Dubs in the chat. Dubs in the chat. On time stream. On time. On time. Let's go. I was on time and ready. I pushed play at exactly 3 on the dot. And the app was glitching. It didn't work. The live didn't start. So Twitch, y'all need to get y'all ish together. It's like every other stream. I go to start it and it don't just start. Like it's a black screen. So y'all need to fix y'all ish because I was on time. At 3 o'clock, I pushed play and it didn't start live streaming. So Twitch, get y'all ish together. Because I was on time. But whatever, Dubs in the chat. www.likethe.com. It's Thursday. We got the notes. Place your bets now if you think we'll take a note or not. This episode of the Philly Phil Twitch Show is brought to you by Sundown Vitamins. Sundown Vitamins. And sponsored by viewers like you and your generous Cash App donations. Keep the show rolling. Alright, we're going over the regular creators because that's just the way the notes is set up. It's set up to be notes on them. We could do some random ninjas, but we probably want to do any notes. And we're here for the notes, chat. I know you're here for the notes. They keep posting videos. We ain't never gonna get caught up. I'm like, what, 6 months behind? It's been a lot of single moms. We stumbled upon the single mom section. 7 months behind. Oh, we're really behind. Gold digger destroyed after billionaire refuses marriage and cheats. She thought she had her one. She thought she pulled her one. This episode is brought to you by Sundown Vitamins. Reach for them in aisle 3.
So I've been dating this really old man, and he's a billionaire, and I just noticed.
Okay, so this is a woman dating an old man to use him for his money. Nobody shames her. But when a man over 18 dates any woman that's 18, well, the old man, if the old man she was dating 18-year-old, everybody would have a hissy fit.
Like I'm constantly going, what is it called, like abandoning myself. I'm constantly abandoning myself and my wants, and I'm doing it because I love the lifestyle.
By the way, guys, in case you don't know, I made a video previously on her about 6 months ago, and she was looking for a rich guy. I will put the link somewhere here in the corner. And now she found a rich guy. She found a billionaire, but she regrets it. Just watch.
He gives me, I really fell in love with him. Originally, it was just like an arrangement type of thing. It was fun, and over time, I really I was like, wow, this person has built something so incredible, and the people around him are so incredible, and this lifestyle is so incredible, and like I want to be.
So women could just get attached from vicinity. Like if I don't like a woman day 1, day 1,000, I'm not gonna like her. Women don't like if women don't like a man, day 666, they change their mind.
No, man, we just wanted the lifestyle.
Because women are
That's all.
Where my bleeps at? Before I get my ish off.
I don't feel seen or heard or chosen in a relationship, and I get it with things. Don't
She gets advice from Sprinkle.
worry about the man, and
I could have told you that. So she's taking sprinkle advice. She's looking for an old person with money because they're waiting for you to die so they can take your money or have your money or have access to your money somehow. We've seen this game before.
like just do your own thing, and I'm so 100% for that. But there is also an extent when I'm not
So what are we? Not even 2 minutes into the video, gold digger confirmed.
It's driving me so fucking crazy with the manipulation with like dating a carrot. I was like, yeah, I will get married and then I won't get married. Or yeah, I'll sign a contract and then yeah, I'll get rid of all girls. No, I won't. Like,
Ma'am, did you actually think that you were the only one that was dating that billionaire? Even if he's very old, ma'am, he's a billionaire. There are so few men in this world that are billionaires. He is in very high demand, ma'am. He can find another pretty woman every day. You're not the one that has leverage in this relationship, ma'am.
I just said a lot of curse words.
Of course he doesn't want to marry you because he doesn't want to lose his money. He didn't become a billionaire by being stupid.
that comes from labor. It's affecting my mental health. And I mean, look at me. Like, I'm a fucking wreck.
So she thought he had dementia or something so she could take advantage of her. Doesn't seem like she's a good person. She's trying to take advantage of old people.
I know. Hey girls, so I broke up with my billionaire boyfriend today, and instead of crying about it, I decided to pack up my bags and I'm gonna head over to West Palm Beach and check out the scenery there.
Translation: I couldn't finesse any money off of this billionaire, and I'm not attracted to him, so I'm just gonna leave. I wasn't attracted to him in the first place. Oh wow, he has lawyers and paperwork, contracts, or whatever the words on paper that are stating I'm not getting nothing when he dies. So yeah, time to abandon ship. She's abandoning ship because she sees she can't finesse anything out of him. I could have tell you that before she started talking.
The hunt, guys. She's on the hunt for another billionaire.
You're not billionaire, so this is my outfit of the day. 36, single, and
not
that's
care.
something that is said to me quite often, which is you better hurry up, your time is running out, you better meet Mr. Perfect, you better have kids now before it gets too late.
Ma'am, no matter how much money you have,
she said she's 36.
How many plastic surgeries you get, you will still get older. Your beauty will fade. So yes, they're right, ma'am.
Rebuttal to that is, we don't live in the 1920s anymore. I can breathe.
Any woman with plastic surgery is for fun only. You know what I'm saying?
These my eggs. Science has advanced so much to where
Yes, ma'am. Have you read any studies on how efficient freezing your eggs is? What's the rate of success? No, you haven't.
we can maintain our bodies, maintain our health. I've maintained my emotional health, my physical health. I'm constantly growing and evolving.
I'm not fertilizing any frozen eggs because my spermies are not ice cubes.
I'm well educated. I'm fairly well spoken.
Wait. Did she say she was well educated and well spoken?
I don't shoot out ice to fertilize frozen eggs.
That's why she couldn't remember the word that she wanted to use.
Constantly going, expanding myself. I'm constantly expanding myself.
Man, if you were truly intelligent, you would have realized that getting with a billionaire, you will never be the priority. He will always have other women. And if you were smart, man, you wouldn't rely on a man to get money, to get the lifestyle that you wanted. So no, man, you're not intelligent and you're not well.
If I pulled a billionaire, I'm playing my part. What do you mean? I'm inviting females over. Babe, I just spent $10,000 on women who do this for work, and they'll be on their way.
Spoken. You're just a gold digger, man.
Girls comedy saying that they would love to be approached by men.
All right, and that's it. Oh, 5 minutes that time, more than a minute or 2 minutes. So I think this is a different woman. I don't know. They all look the same. We took a
Being
note.
approached by a man is so deemed by society now, it would literally scare you. You would think something was mentally wrong with a man who came up to you and told you that you were the most beautiful thing in the world and they would love to take you out.
It would be so nice to have a man in my life.
Never, if you do approach a woman, never give her validation. Don't compliment her. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't say her outfit look nice. Don't say she look pretty, because that's what women do. They use you for validation. Stop validating women. Yo, what's up? Let me get your number. What you doing Friday? Let's go on a date. You know what I'm saying? Now, when she's your girlfriend, then you give her all, you know what I'm saying? Blow her ego up. Okay, babe, look at you. You got that ish on. You doing it today. Oh, that's your girlfriend treatment. But until y'all dating, it's just, yeah, whatever.
I just feel like it's
Okay, so we can all see that she's off her rockers. Okay?
too much. Like, it's a bit, like, in my personal space, being in a relationship maybe like,
And it's always funny to me, guys, when women act like this on camera, and because they look a certain way, they think it's funny. No, ma'am. Men tell you it's funny because they want to sleep with you. You're not actually funny. When I see you and how you act, for me, that's a...
I mean, I don't know. So, like, what do we comment on? Like, where did she go wrong? I don't know. It's like she broke up with a billionaire. I don't really have a hot take on this video. Like, so she's, the scum of society. She has to, prey on old men to try to finesse their money off of them. Like, what's the woman logic? Oh, I'm gonna just be with this old man, and then when he dies, I'm instantly a billionaire. She just thought he was a sweet lick.
It's a very big red flag.
And you don't become a billionaire not being financially intelligent.
And I would never even consider being in a relationship with you.
that's probably not. The which kind of partner would be nice, and then potentially a someday. Yeah. And what do you think is the percentage of men that are over 6 feet? 14.5. Really? There's a lot more short kings than people realize.
All I know is I'm over 6 feet. If you're looking for a man that's 6'4", holla at me.
That's a tough one. Probably not a lot. Maybe 70%. 14%. Okay.
I keep telling you guys that women have delusional standards in dating. Even average women...
You You wanna wear heels the first date? Alright.
Don't want average guys. Even below average women don't want average guys. And even the women that want average guys, they think the majority of guys are over 6 feet or make over $100,000. I've been telling you this and nobody believes me. See?
Women think men over 6 feet with over $1 million just grow on trees. Let a woman tell it. There's 75% of the population is over 6 foot and makes $1 million, but really it's less than 1%.
At least half of them. Oh god, 30%? It's 14.5. Wow, that was okay. Yeah.
Now, I prefer a short king, but I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Some of you ladies need to go look at your celebrity crushes heights right now. Zac Efron, Cillian Murphy, Mark Wahlberg.
Yes, man, but you don't understand. Those guys' heights don't matter. Why? Because
They don't matter because they have status and a lot of money, which negates their other attraction triggers.
they have status and money.
Well,
And
not like negates them, but like they'll overlook it. We can say it like that.
they have fame. So when you have money, status, and fame, you can be short. Nobody cares.
See, I just said that.
To be honest.
Sundown. Non-GMO and clean ingredients. Sundown vitamins.
The average man on a dating app gets 6 matches for every 1,000 light swipes. 69% of men report when they meet up with a girl getting into a non-romantic platonic relationship with them.
All the matches just be BS. It's not even 4 messages. We don't even last 4 messages. It's 2 messages and never heard from again. Nobody wants to go on a date.
You're literally getting 6 matches for every 1,000 light swipes, and 2/3 of them you're getting friends on. What a great deal. Here's the thing. The top 10% of men get 100 matches for every 1,000 light swipes. The average woman gets 100 matches for every 1,000 light swipes. So I want you to consider this. The top 10% of men equals the average woman on a dating app. Would you rather go?
So how can you be shocked when they're so entitled, when they have so many demands? It's because they get so many matches. It's because it gets to their head, and they actually think, oh my god, I have 1,000 matches, I must be so beautiful. Every guy in the world wants to be with me.
Go out with this guy, so all the money you possibly want, or this guy, but he's super broke. Like you have to buy the dinners, you have to buy everything.
Yeah.
This guy,
Yeah.
even though you have to fully support him and his modeling trips.
I'm dating Jeff Bezos, or whatever, the king of Amazon.
Yeah. I would choose that guy. Okay.
Which guy would you go out with? Boyfriend. Boyfriend is the handsome guy, and husband, the rich one. Okay.
This is why I keep telling you guys, don't be the simp that she settles for.
Bleep.
Don't be the nice guys that
Don't
she
be the
settles
bleep.
for. In her 20s, she wants the hot guy. Did you see? The hot guy is boyfriend material. And after she had her fun, after she's hit the wall, after she's over 30, then she's looking for the nice guy. Then she's looking for the piggy bank. She wants something stable. She wants a reliable guy. And then she goes for you. And there are so many simps in this world that say, oh, well, I don't care about her past. It's because you're stupid. Her past will predict her future.
Which guy would you rather go out with?
Oh, that's a hard question. Who doesn't love money? I'm going with the ugly guy. He's handsome.
He's handsome?
No, just go with the handsome.
Go with the handsome, you change your mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think I can pay for it.
Guys, these are women that you should stay far away from, and I'm going to tell you this from my experience because I was each of these women in this lifetime until I healed myself. So number 1 is a woman that needs a lot of attention and validation.
Man, from the way that you talk, it's clear that you're very masculine, and you are the one that wants to be in charge. You're the one that has to have authority in that relationship by the way that you talk, man. So no, I don't think you're healed, and I don't think you're feminine.
First of all, this is the P-popper.
She do look like she had a bulge in her pants.
She can go around, she can talk to everyone.
Can you hear her voice and the intonation?
She do look like GP standing up.
It's exactly like a boss telling you what to do at work. I swear, I don't even know what she said. I just heard her voice, and from the start I know this is a woman that you should stay away from. This is a woman that thinks she knows everything, that will boss you around, that will never respect you as a leader.
And she's going to want attention from everyone around, even if you're standing next to her, because she doesn't get full validation from you. She needs dopamine hits from the people around her, whether that's at a bar, at a party, wherever. She also does not feel fulfilled within herself, so she's going to look for those dopamine hits, and when you...
So you're going to make this report, and then you have to do this task, and then you have to put everything on my desk by 5 p.m. And if you're late, I'm going to fire you. This is the tone of her voice. Why would you want to be with a woman that always sounds like she's talking down to you or she's giving orders to you?
who can no longer provide those for her, she will get bored and leave you.
Women find 80% of men disgusting.
I mean, I don't mind that. I can take orders. I don't mind orders. Hey, do this, do that, get it done. Do this, do that, get it done.
Men find 20% of women unattractive. And so that asymmetry per se means that 10% of guys get turned into dark triad narcissists because they get all the action. They got a roster
I've told you before about the dark triads. You should read about that.
of women that they're getting, and the other 90%
Oh, we
because
followed
there's
it, we
no
dropped
personality,
it.
There's no depth.
We're probably
There's no
burning
reason for
ourselves.
capacity looks good on the dating
You just
profile.
told me this is funny.
Exactly right. This is how it's messing up dating. That's why, by the way, relationships that start on the apps, some of them are great, but on average, when marriages occur pursuant to meeting on an app, they tend to be less stable and they feature less attraction. Because they're less likely to actually go through the cascade in the right direction and
Dropped
go
it
to
twice.
companion and best friendship. When you mediate any relationships electronically, you're in trouble because we're meeting in person.
Funniest things to do in a breakup. Listen to me when I tell
We
you
lost it.
I will never leave this
Oh,
concept.
I found
The
it.
domain name of his name and made a blog on his license abuse with receipts. Now when people Google his name, it's the first thing that comes up. Diabolical. This one is legit.
But remember, guys, women keep telling us that they're not more emotional than us. That's why they're so petty.
Bought his house, he was renting and evicted him. But look, now that somebody has defaulted on their property taxes, you can actually pay those taxes. They have a certain amount of time to respond, but if they don't come up with the money, you own the property. That's a legit thing that people do. Like to buy property is insanity. But he was a bodybuilder, so I put an entire bag of sugar in his protein powder a month before his comment. It's so rude.
And that comment had 48,000 likes.
This is okay, listen. Got the burial plots are Boris's family's cemetery. Once he had since he was 22, they'll just remain empty. He shouldn't have left me alone when my mother was dying. Now he can't be buried next to his. When I tell you, you will never leave this comment section. This is wild.
There's an epidemic of men on Hinge asking girls out and then never following through with the plan or texting day of, like just completely ghosting from that. And like genuinely this has happened to me and so many of my friends. Like, and I don't know, like if anyone else is experiencing this, but I feel like I've seen other women make TikTok about this.
Yes, man, because maybe they found somebody better, or maybe they saw the red flags, and then they decided to ghost you, man, because it's not worth it to spend their money on you if they see you have red flags, man. It's so easy.
And I don't know, maybe men are experiencing it from women as well, but I literally swear, I've been a Hinge user for quite some time now. I am off the app currently because I could not take it one more second. But it's like, that's not happened to me, like, that amount. I literally, in 1 month, I had 3 separate dates planned, and they all either, like, day of, never mentioned the date, or never reached out with the plan, or, and, like, we're just completely stopped talking.
And I'm really starting to think that these women, like, are unemployed or homeless because every other video, clip, podcast is like, oh, how much you got? My man, I make 6 figures. My man needs to drive this kind of car. He needs to pay for my bills. He needs to pay for this. How much money? Money. And it's like, well, what you got? Because it seems like...
It's always, give me money for everything, and then I give you back nothing. Now, it'd be understandable. It's like, hey, you pay for dinner the first night, and you get a kiss on the cheek. You know what I'm saying? Keep it classy. At the end of the night, you pay my car note. I don't know what the next step would be. And then whatever, you buy me a house and I'll have your baby.
You don't have any money.
But no, you get nothing.
You're going so hard for his money.
You know what I'm saying? Give me your entire paycheck. Work 12 hours every day. Then give me your entire paycheck. Then I'm gonna talk bad to you and disrespect you. You're less than the gum on my shoe.
His lord that he worked hard for. That's always confusing to me. Like, what y'all got going on? I'm not saying you need to date a man that don't have any money at all, but it's also like.
And I do nothing all day but sit on the couch or be in the mirror putting on makeup, hours, wasting time in the mirror. And I'm such hot-ish.
I love the fact that I have my own and I come to the table. I'm not begging. I'm not asking for my bills to be paid, rent to be paid. If you want
I'm everything. I'm the center of the universe.
to, you got it like that. I'm not gonna say no, but I'm not out here begging. Y'all be begging. It's
The most important queen.
No home.
And they just get bumped and dumped, man. And then they make TikToks that all men are trash. Of course.
You're an attractive woman. Just know it is very, very, very difficult to
I offer no value and I do nothing all day, but I'm the most importantest queen, most royalist, important person. I'm better than you, better than everyone.
possible to make friends with straight men who do not expect the relationship to evolve into something more at some point.
Of course, ma'am. Do you actually think that men want...
This is what it's giving if you're not following along. That's what women are giving. Gotta break it down so the low brains
to be your friend just
follow along.
Men have nothing to gain from being friends with a woman. Nothing to gain.
When I was coming back from the Hamptons to New York City, and on the train back, I ran into this guy that I had met a few years.
She came back from the Hamptons, where are all the millionaires, and she went by train.
She got on a face full of makeup to look like a 5. She got on a face full of makeup to be mid, so she's like, what, a 3?
By a guy that just gave her some train money.
Years ago, 2 friends. He ends up sitting with me, and we just yap about jazz and art. He ends up asking me out after the train ride, and I tell him I am not interested in dating, but I would absolutely love to be friends with him. He agrees. So this
I do like her makeup though. It's like
this jazz show that I'm going to, and I say, yeah, I'm gonna go to this. Like, if you want to
not too much.
buy one and like come meet me. So he ends up coming, and we have a lovely time at the jazz show. And then afterwards, we go back to his apartment to listen to records.
Hoop earrings. I see hoop earrings. Red flag.
And ask why I just want to be friends. And I'm just like turning away from him, like shifting my whole body, trying to change the topic. And I'm also covering my mouth.
The bigger the
because I'm so
hoop,
worried that he's just going
the
to
bigger
try
the.
to see if I make eye contact.
Holy moly!
Kissing the side of my face. I hop up immediately, and I say, you know what? I should go home. And he says, yeah, you should have a long time ago.
What are we pushing today? We're pushing sundown. Vitamins. Eat your vites. Eat your bits.
50.1% of women for the first time in history, there are more childless women at 30 than there are women with children, right? So for almost all of human history, more women had kids at the age of 30 than over, and now it's switched.
I didn't know that.
There's a study from Morgan Stanley that says by 2040, 45% of 25 to 45-year-old women will be single and childless. If online dating was creating this perfect facilitation for relationships,
Only the winner's about to be winning.
to start, how are we ending up with all of these outcomes? One of the biggest...
The human race is about to get way better.
The number of close connections you have. It's the number of friends. It's more than quitting smoking. It's more than going to the gym. It's more than stopping drinking. It's the number of close friends.
Like, yo, you alive in 2050?
Robert Dunbar says, in order to get into a relationship, you have to sacrifice 2 friendships. Because you can have
You're the big
friends.
cheese.
If you want to get into a relationship, you need to get rid of 2 of them. Because there is a minimum time passed.
The top of the food chain.
The relationships have health outcomes. They have onset of dementia later. They have Alzheimer's problems later on in life. They are...
Yeah, just yesterday, I got a message from a woman that said, no, I don't need men. There are studies that show that men in relationships are happier and women are happier being single. By the way, I've debunked this study, and they retracted this study.
I've heard that
because
about 100
they
times
are
now.
wrong. And other scientists pointed this out to them. But it doesn't matter to women. They're never going to search for themselves to see if a study is actually real or not. They just saw an article in The Guardian saying, oh, single women are happier, and all of them on TikTok, it's like an echo chamber, all of them say the same stuff. From the start, when I see a woman like that, I know she has a low IQ, and I know she's not girlfriend material, because this is the kind of person that will believe everything her friends say, or everything that she hears on social media. and will always try to contradict you, and will never believe what you say because she will believe her feminist friends.
Less lonely? That seems pretty uncontroversial, and yet both sides of the aisle, both men and women, are retreating from relationships and finding ways that they can justify this. Boss bitch culture and sort of the lean-in women's mentality, or men going their own way, and incel culture and the black pill for guys are both ways that each sex is trying to deal with the challenges that are coming out of the mating market.
Oh my god, laughing so many laughing how the dating life is going. You guys, it's not existent. I don't know what you want from me. Like, I have worked so hard to drive myself out there beginning of the year, and we all saw that. I like all the crash. I was on TikTok. Like, I quit the dating apps. I protected my peace. I protected my peace so hard that now I'm like, where do I begin?
I made a lot of videos on her. Ma'am, at what point do you understand, you get through your head, that the type of guys that you go after don't want a serious relationship? That's why you can't get in a relationship.
I go out with my friends, I go out with different parties, stores, whatever else. Like, we're putting ourselves out there, going to classes, and going to coffee shops, different ones, blah, blah, all around the fucking area. I don't know what else you guys want from me.
Ma'am, men in real life won't approach you. It's not worth it for them anymore because they're tired of being told by other women, don't approach me, you're a creep, stay away. They start recording.
I've always been a creep.
Yeah.
Got me lurking in the bushes. Watching.
Women are biologically wired to test men. One of the best TikToks that exists right now, it's in my repost. This is what the thumbnail looks like. Go watch it. But he basically is saying that women are supposed to prod and poke at men because this tests where a man is on social hierarchy. How trustworthy is he? How aggressive is he? How tolerant and patient is he? Women spend their entire life having to gauge men and their temperaments and their behaviors, even through like micro interactions. We know how to pin a man immediately.
No, you don't, man. No, you don't. That's why you keep dating toxic man after toxic man after toxic man. And then you say that all men are trash. I can bet $1,000, man, that all of your exes, if I asked you about them, they were toxic. So how come you didn't see that, man? How come?
She do like she would have every ex be toxic.
When you have in front of you a good man or a toxic man. How come, man?
Like, really? 20 out of 20 guys? Like, not like 16 out of 20? The whole 20?
This is so stupid, guys. We're just going to skip this video because it's clear she doesn't know what she's talking about.
Let me hit you with some facts. Not my opinions, not my personal feelings, but cold, hard data that you can go verify yourself.
That last one had, like, that stare. Like, maybe it's that misogynist, whatever the word. The hate men stare. misogynist. I'm missing a syllable. I gotta hear the word. She had that stare, or we could just go with a young virgin who doesn't have that stare and like still likes men, like would have some joy in her eyes. She didn't have that joy. She didn't have that.
According to the National Center for Health Statistics, the marriage rate in the U.S. right now is about 6 marriages per 1,000 people, while the divorce rate is about 2.4 per 1,000 people, and 70% of those divorces are filed by women. According to
she had that resting face that we would constantly be in an argument the entire relationship.
Research published by Stanford and the American Sociological Association. That's the reality, not fantasy. Why does this matter? Now, people will argue, well, lots of people are still married. True, but here's the kicker. Just because they're married, it doesn't mean that they're happy. When in general,
True, and many of them just stay for the kids because I get your comments, guys, and I know there are many men in my comments saying that they're married and they're unhappy, they're miserable, but they don't want to lose half their stuff, or they're just staying in that marriage for their kids. Yeah, I get messages like that all the time.
Survey asked about life satisfaction. Only about 1/3 of married adults said they were very happy. That means 2/3
They need another wife. That's all.
of people in marriages aren't living that fairy tale that you think they are.
Just add another wife into the mix.
That is published in the JA Open
Addition.
that weekly sex among married couples has declined steadily over the last 2 decades. So even if they're together, many are living more like roommates than actual lovers. So why do most marriages end? Here's the truth people won't admit. People settle. They pick convenience over compatibility.
The two most important thing, guys, they're afraid of ending up alone and they just get who they can get, or they ignore the red flags. That's the truth, guys. That's the truth.
They never heal from their trauma. They don't actually know themselves as people before they attach themselves to somebody else. Think about it. If you've never faced your pain, your patterns, your insecurities, you're not choosing a partner. You are clinging to a lifeline. That's why divorce papers get filed. That's why so many people wake up 5, 10, 20 years later in a relationship that's cold, resentful, or sexless. They've never built it on truth. They built it on fear of being alone. We're gonna get really honest here. Our culture glorifies weddings, rings, Instagram photo shoots, but we don't glorify the actual work it takes to build a healthy marriage.
Am I the asshole for being upset and not picking my girlfriend up from the airport after she married her guy best friend? Theoretically, for the military healthcare.
My guy, from the start, she shouldn't have a guy best friend. Never, never. From the start, you are a simp that ignored the red flags.
Okay.
I'm using a throwaway, and a shit ton of people are going to call this fake, or...
That's probably like a real relationship. I don't even know what he is. He's like, did he just get like, I don't think I can say that word, cockadoodle dude out of his own,
me a simp, or whatever.
You are a simp, my guy. From the start.
I can tell you, it's not fake, but maybe I'm a stupid
Did he
asshole.
just get cockpit out of his, relationship?
Who is pussy blind.
Yes, you are. Just look at the simpometer. It's going off the charts, my guy.
I don't like that. I don't fucking know. I know she freaked the fuck out and called me every name in the book because I just can't face her right now. I've been with my girlfriend for over a year now. The first 3 months were amazing, but while we love each other, we fight all the time. And yes, the sex is...
Okay, so another reason that you're a simp, my guy. A woman that really trusts you and respects you as a leader doesn't fight with you. Why? Because she knows that you know better, and she trusts you to lead her.
amazing, and probably because we fight all the time, that it just keys into it, and it's like the worst parts of our personalities. This week, she said she was going on a girls' trip to Vegas.
Another reason to call you a simp. Simp,
She's for the
simp.
streets.
Stop being a simp. It should be an anthem.
I know her best guy friend, who, like, is a major reason we fight, is stationed in the Air Force there, and she promised me that no matter what, she wasn't going to see him. Well, guess what? On her way to the airport, she said she had something huge she had to tell me when she landed. So I was panicked the whole hour of her flight, thinking she was going to be pregnant, which in the grand scheme of things wouldn't be the worst, but it's not.
It wouldn't be the worst if she gets pregnant by another guy, because you're going to be the simp that will take care of another guy's kid.
Get one of these.
Get one of these sundown vitamins. Sundown vitamins.
Hey, my guy, you are the definition of a simp. If I look in the dictionary, they don't even list the many ways that you are a simp.
Not really in my plan because of my finances right now. So anyways, I was panicked the whole time she was on the plane. When she got down, she texted me, quote, look, I'm going to say this over text because I'm worried how you'll react, but I married Jordan this week. Please don't freak out. It's only so I can get on his healthcare with the Air Force.
First of all, as I said before, she doesn't trust you. Why? She doesn't respect you. Why? She didn't even ask you.
Like, I'm alright with my girl doing the play if it's like a real finesse. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm all about the finessers and the boosters. Yes. It's a play. Are we getting healthcare now, babe? Yes. But like, you know what I'm saying, she had to really be all about me. There couldn't be a doubt. There couldn't be a doubt in my mind that like she is in Team Philly Phil.
What do you think about me marrying him? You did it. Why? Because she doesn't care about you or your...
She would have to F with me the long way, as the kids say nowadays.
Opinion. She wipes her ass with your opinion. You don't matter. That's why she didn't even bother to ask you.
She wipes her what?
I saw that and freaked out.
Guys, I know that I'm very critical of simps, but do you understand that being like this, being a doormat, will never get you respect from a woman? You think that doing everything for her and letting her do anything just so she's happy, you think that she will love you more? No, she won't. She knows in her head that she can manipulate you. She can make you do anything she wants. She will never respect you. When she finds somebody better, she will leave.
I tried calling her like 1,000 times, and she never picked up, but she would text me back and said, quote, I knew you'd freak out. Trust me, it's not what you think. I told her she had to pick up and talk to me, or else I wasn't going to get her at the airport, and she needed to get someone else or get an Uber.
I mean, like, am I getting like half of the benefits? You know what I'm saying? A little $200 check. I need $100. Okay, get a little ride then.
And actually called me then and screamed that I was such an asshole. I asked her why she can't get a ride.
This is beneficial for us.
She went on the trip with, who were with her. Then she confessed that she went on the trip by herself, which raised so many fucking questions. So I told her we needed to talk. And again, she said that I was abandoning her.
My guy, you don't need to talk to her. You need to make your...
Yeah, he's getting finessed. Like, she's just using you. It's kind of sad.
Baggage and leave. You need to grow some balls. You know that the ones that dangle below your dick? You need to grow some. Because you have very, very small balls like this.
I have no money for an Uber. I'm so confused. I guess, like, should I go get her? Or am I an asshole because I won't pick her up?
The measurements he threw up were very small.
Hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.
Well, we got some notes. Did I really follow the billionaire thing? I don't know. I feel like I'm missing a few puzzles to that piece. I feel like I'm missing a few pieces to that puzzle. It was like, okay, past her prime woman dating an old guy. He's probably like, you know what I'm saying, about to kick the bucket. She's trying to finesse $1 billion out of that. Didn't work out, or she couldn't pull it the way she wanted it to go. And then she's like, okay, abandon ship. And then like there's a missing piece of why they broke up. That part is missing. I don't know why they broke up. Could have been her. I suspect her. Never trust a woman. Believe all women? No, it's the opposite. Never believe a woman. Okay, 2 hours ago, dating coach finally snaps. Watch this before it gets deleted. It's that same girl. It's that white woman who's always like, her like face doesn't move out of the camera. It's like, why is she always in a fixed position? It's creepy. Creeps me out. Next video. Women crash out over men refusing to give them princess treatment. None of these women are princesses, so no, we're good. Men only go to the gym, work, and home. No no socializing. Women are having a period, and it cuts out. What did the word say on the video? Why don't men interact with us? Y'all told us to leave you alone. That's a simple answer to that question. Women, y'all told us to leave you alone, and you would rather get violently, like a horrific. Like if you were one of the responding officers, you're gonna see a gruesome crime scene of a woman who was attacked by a bear. They say like Winnie the Pooh is just gonna hug them, and they're just gonna gently drift off to slumberland. No, it's a gruesome attack, and that's what you guys chose over men. So okay, I get the point. Don't gotta tell me twice. Did we say this one? Women are crying online because men refuse to date them, single and lonely. That's video number 4. Men are tired of average looking women, and that's what it says in the video. So let's go with the breakdown, what we think the videos is going to be about. Dating coach finally snaps. I think that white lady about to get her ish off. I ain't gonna lie, she about to be talking a little spicy. She about to be talking some soy sauce. Cause like it's like empowered. Like she's like watched so much. She's watched so much videos. She's like got like probably like the grand scheme of the picture, and she's probably like figured some ish out, and you know what I'm saying? Because she's been doing it for like a year now, at least. Next video. Women crash out over men refusing to give them princess treatment. Is this like while they're dating, trying to get to know each other? Are they like established as girlfriend? Like if a woman you dating is like you ain't no princess, you just some regular woman. Like equality, we are both equal humans. You gotta work towards princess treatment. Men refusing to give them princess treatment. Did they earn it? I'm saying they probably didn't earn the princess treatment. Be a princess for somebody to want to treat you like that. You saw all these videos. They all like what's the word? It escapes me. They're like I don't know, they're naughty. Men don't interact with us, refusing to give us princess treatment. Okay. Men only go to the gym, work, and home. Yeah, it's a pretty simple life. We're just chilling, socializing. Women are having a. We gotta watch that video to see what it says. Men shouldn't socialize. Socializing is feminine. Like if you saying more than 3 words, you a little limp wrist. You know what I'm saying? Telling me about your day and stuff. Nigga, I don't want to hear it. Ninja, I don't want to hear that ish. We went to play golf. I hit the ball in the hole. Cool story, bro. You know what I'm saying? Keep it short and sweet. You telling me a whole story, that's feminine. Women are crying online because men refuse to date them, single and lonely. Okay, it's interesting. We could watch that to see why they're single and lonely. I think that probably has like the best chance. I'd probably give that video like a 13%. 13% video, just because that sounds interesting. We could dive into that. Dating coach snaps, women crash out, refusing to give princess treatment. Men only go to the gym, work out, that's the thing. Okay, place your bets. What do you think we'll watch? Do episode brought to you by Sundown Vitamins. If you would have picked women are crying online because men refuse to date them single and lonely with cats. Oh, that with cats. If I'd have known it was with cats, I wouldn't have picked this.
Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Red, and the Destro Reborn.
Win, Destro. Win, creator. That's a dub in the chat. Give me a dub.
So badly. It's like, girl,
We picked Destro.
9 or 10 that your husband was really, really good to keep thirsty.
1,000%.
And I decided to move out in February. And do you want to know how many times in the now 3 months
1,000% video.
begged me to come back, told me how much he loves me, how much he wants to make it work, how much he misses me. And
I bet you were so miserable to deal with as soon as you...
He probably was just trying to get access to the box again.
said all this, and he was like, finally, I can figure out how to do it, but you did it for me.
Dog. 0, 0. 0 times as he tried. It actually took less than a week for me, or less than a week for me moving out for him to be on Tinder. So, I'm, continuing on.
Was he supposed to like cry all day and like wallow in self-pity? Oh, I'm saying life moves on.
And he obviously doesn't give a shit about me.
You gotta have a woman stepping into the door as she's stepping out the door.
So,
I have to tell you right now, she's on my life. Yes, she is. And she does what she's gonna do, and I do what I gotta do.
They gotta walk past each other.
Oh, man on the 90s, brother.
Facts, macho man, facts. How did such a low-tier woman have the audacity to believe there were better options for her on the streets? I mean,
I'm a man of the 90s.
I see you, Destro. I see you. And look, I'm not talking about Pamela Anderson barbed wired. I'm talking about split deciding your penis barbed wired. Try it in your blender. Oh, that one got me. Got chills down my spine now. Look, I'm sorry. I just get so offended by these beyond mid-tier women thinking that there's life after the wall. Because after all, it's a reflection on us.
You're on mid, yeah, she was lower than mid.
I don't know, it just smells like disrespect. But I digress. I think the bigger point is that men are slowly coming to the conclusion.
She was mid minus 2 points.
And I think part of the problem is some of us are too young to even remember a time when a good woman actually brought tangible value to a man's existence. This is so true. I didn't even think about this. The younger cats out there actually have never experienced good women reciprocating for them. You know, we joke online about that famous question. What do women bring to the table? Yeah, it's fun for shits and giggles watching them stutter, dodge the question, or call us.
What do you bring to the table? You can't bring the table to the table. What do you bring to the relationship? Do you cook? Do you clean? Are you feminine?
Sure, yeah, and sassy. Instead of answering the question directly, come on, don't lie. We had some good times watching them dodge and deflect. But the uncomfortable truth is, if I asked most men to explain to me like I was a 6th grader.
Do you make enough money to pay for what you want to buy, or do I have to? Or are you just what's the word?
What a modern woman actually brings to the table. It wouldn't do much better. Yeah, they probably repeat. Because you don't bring anything. Recycled St. Kevin Samuel Titus Star Act Sprint. She's gotta be fit, feminine, and cooperative. Okay, but truthfully, is that really enough anymore? Is that all you require? Is being pleasant and... I told you guys this, as I'm going through life and as I make more money and have more businesses and stuff, no, I want a woman with more needs, as in, she can't be just a regular bro.
Or are you just extracting, you know what I'm saying, money from me?
I don't want to deal with a regular broke woman. I want someone that has some idea where they want to be in life. I want someone that knows solidly that they either want to help me build my career, help me build my businesses, or just be a mother. I just need very specific things now as I grow older. I guess standards got raised in my end. In shape, enough to justify the risk of modern marriage. Modern divorce laws, child support, losing half your assets, potential false accusations, emotional chaos, itchy crutch. Hey, look, listen to me very closely. Today's price is not yesterday's price.
Yesterday's price is not today's price. Yesterday's price.
If the price was up, but now it's back to $40 from last I heard. But I don't know the economy. It might have gone back up. Could be 60 nowadays. But last I heard, it was back to the 40 Pittsburgh prices.
It's not today's price. He's certified.
And to use modern woman's own language against them, being a so-called good woman is now the bare minimum. Because if we're being brutally honest, I would argue the primary value, and yet the only value many modern women offer men today is a temporary dopamine release, aka sex. And notice I didn't say children or legacy, because in modern America, the kid may look like you, but it's not yours. But that's another conversation.
If they get pregnant, they getting rid of that. Like that's sad. You know what I'm saying?
This is so true.
These women got more bodies than the real on the block.
Well, this is the difficult part about even wanting kids, right? She can always take them away from you because they're not technically your kids.
We now interrupt this message for a moment of misandry. Married women, how do you feel when you return home after cheating on your husband?
Incredible, amazing. I feel like
women
we're happy.
When we cheat on our women, we feel bad, and we go and make up to it to our women when we cheat. Women? Oh, they already checked out.
No, I feel great because they're both. You know what I'm saying? They're both my good friends.
Now back to your regularly scheduled program. The key point is, I would argue that most single women today qualify for side chick at best.
The relationship is both of them. And whoever else. Why would I feel bad?
There's mediocre sex with mediocre women no longer feels worth the investment. And they really think they're good.
get sex by just laying there and then us doing all the work.
Especially when there are now endless pathways to the same dopamine hit. Dating apps, OnlyFans, escort culture, passport bro culture, sugar baby culture, situationships.
That's true. My man.
AI girlfriends, pornography, international travel. I mean, pick your poison. But this epiphany only happens if you're brave enough to start doing the cold hard math in your head. Like,
put in effort. Put in some damn effort, man. To be a man of means, to make some good money, to travel, to see the world.
why am I spending $300 on dates? 4 hours texting, pretending to care about this damn 304, jumping through hoops, just to maybe smash a 5. A 5, bro. Why? When modern technology, travel, football culture, and globalization have completely changed the game. Why would we spend hundreds at the hustler strip club for a skinny, tobacco breath stripper to fake laugh hour jokes during a lap dance? When that same money can buy us a threesome with 2 flexible and cooperative 22-year-old type women. And have just a lady boy viewing G.I. Joe Simpson attendance. Hey, don't touch me. Why is it
Damn you, G.I. Joes.
Come with me to shake my buttons for some fun. Anyways, you go, you clock in. At least the house key isn't that much here, so the girls are nice as well. This is the outfit that I like to wear. And yeah, honestly, over the weekend it's kind of cool because they have like Circus Soleil going on in there. Look at these rollerbladers. Honestly, respect, a lot of talent. Here's the $3 on there over the weekend. Okay, maybe it wasn't $3, but yeah, it was a bit slow.
Is there anything more depressing than a completely empty
Asian women are so good.
spicy club? I don't think so. I think that's the most depressing environment you can be.
This is
Especially as a worker, at least.
literally my 3rd day in a row coming to Crazy Horse, and it's currently 12 a.m. and it is vacant.
That's good though.
Hey guys, I know why you're here.
I thought you didn't need no man.
I gotta leave the streets alone, guys, for this one. I gotta leave the streets alone for this one. Like her, this.
Calm down, bro.
Who cares, man? Who cares? Today, smash.
Sundown, non-GMO, clean ingredients. Put one in your mouth. Swallow it down. Now you got some vitamins in you.
So this question's for the guys. I host speaking events, and I can't get men to sign up. If I do get men to sign up, it's usually the night before, the day of, and then it's just all out of whack because I do it based on ratio. And so the women like to save the date, they like to go get their hair done, their nails done, go tanning, go to the gym, do whatever they gotta do for like a
That's not our fault. We didn't tell them to do all that. They're doing that for themselves and each other. Why are you putting that on us?
first date.
I like women who don't do none of that. You know what I'm saying?
And the guys, in my experience so far, sign up the night before or the day of or
Like, you are like whatever you are. And like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I like you. Like, you don't have to change your appearance. Like, I like you because you look like what you look like.
right before the event, and it gets my blood, like kind of like my heart racing because now I have 15 women at one of my events and I have no men, and like I'm screaming it from rooftops that like I have 15 women who have signed up who are excited to meet men.
I'm attracted to women. You don't have to do anything. You're already a woman. You've already met the criteria.
And the men don't want to sign up.
We don't want to meet these leftover women.
Even last minute, so I don't even know. But like, I have 15 women signed up to my events and no men.
Who's desperate?
And I'm gay. Like, I just don't get why men don't want to do this.
We're not
I'm here to tell you right now. We don't care. We don't care.
But truthfully, the bigger point is
That's not it. We did Pittsburgh. We don't care.
Because if we honestly, bravely conclude that the only thing a loudmouth, pretentious, entitled modern woman can offer us is sexual access, only then can we see that they are competing in the most.
This is what I have learned in the last 3 years, guys. I also agree with Destro. That's all they're kind of good for. At least a good amount of women out there. I'm not saying to go sling penis around. I'm not trying to say that, but that's all they're good for.
Oversaturated market in human history. Come on, bro. Sex is everywhere. Sex is people in binary
Like, hell, look at
so
that.
naturally, the value collapses. And I think deep down society understands this. That's why there is a constant attempt to shame, guilt, and socially pressure men back into relationships. They increasingly feel to not improve their lives. Imagine the shame is aimed at us instead of aiming it at them and their body counts. Because once men stop believing the reward is worth the risk, the entire machine starts shaking. And maybe that's the real panic. Not that men quote hate women. I mean, how could you really hate something you don't value? See, I think that men are slowly becoming unconvinced that modern relationships improve their lives anymore. I hate to say it, but maybe this is evolution's plan.
The dilemma is, since we
I mean, the evolution to end our species seems like it. I mean, it's also other people's plans. That's right. I believe that also.
separated, he has thrived. 2 years ago, I ended my marriage. Nobody did anything wrong, it just fizzled out, and I thought life would be better and easier alone. The split was amicable, and he's a great dad to our son. That's nice. The dilemma is that since we separated, he has thrived. He's lost loads of weight, he's got new friends, and he seems happier,
He was thriving, as he should.
healthier, and in a better mood than when
So she was holding him back.
we were married. My son tells me about his travels and the new hobbies that he has. I haven't really moved on since the split. Everything is exactly the same. I just now don't have a husband, and all the jobs are on me. I basically feel as unhappy as I did before I instigated the separation. I feel like maybe I got it wrong, and maybe
That's
she was
key part. I instigated the yeah, you heard
me.
situation.
I created this mess, and now I don't know how to move on. I mean, that sounds really fucking hard.
Well, whose fault is it? You didn't smash the bell and press the like button. Blast.
Women are just suffering the consequences of their actions and choices in life. And man, we're just kind of sitting back and just laughing our asses off. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate it. You guys next time. Ciao.
Alright, would I take a note about this video? I don't remember nothing from the video. first one notes is she was trying to get with an old ninja who was a billionaire. She couldn't finesse the situation. My theory, opinion, couldn't finesse the situation, see that it wasn't going nowhere and it wasn't worth it, you know what I'm saying, in the back end. So she got up out of there. And then there's like a puzzle piece missing. Where like who, you know what I'm saying, got rid of who. Because she was saying she left him or something like that. I don't know. It gets fuzzy. The Chow Time notes, I don't remember nothing. I didn't write nothing down. It'll just be all over the place. We need like a clear focus point of the video. But it's the Philly Phil Twitch Show, Philly Phil Twitch Show, Philly Phil Twitch Show. I'm Philly Phil. This is a Twitch show.